Hello, everybody, welcome to the stream. I'm back in on Hardcore. Let's have a look at what we did last time and kind of figure out exactly what we want to do, because this river project is pretty big. Stop motion, hello. The river project's pretty big in terms of like what I want to do, so I want to plan ahead and see what needs work and, you know, that kind of thing. So in terms of what we did last time, we put the sand down over here, and I'm quite a big fan of it, but we need to do a lot more. I'm going to be trying to do as much sand as I possibly can today, because, I don't know, I think it's an important thing to do. It doesn't look like I quite finished it, because I haven't got the, like, traily out bits to kind of gradient it better. So I've got that to do. But, yeah, other than that, it looks like I need to clear out my inventory a little bit to maybe harvest some honey if I haven't already. Let's have a look. Ooh, not quite. Not quite ready to be harvested. Okay. But, yeah, first thing I want to... Wait, do I not have, like, a shulker box full of stuff? Weird. Techie, hello. How's it going, Techie? Yeah, I just need to check shulker boxes, whether I actually have things and the stuff, or whether I'm going to need to get some resources. Of course, inventory cleaning is my favorite thing in the whole world. I do it all of the time. No, I'll just throw all this junk in here. It's fine. It won't be annoying in the future at all. It's definitely going to be annoying in the future. Okay, I need this. I probably don't need torches with me. Yeah, okay, that'll do. Why do I have a bow? Ah, okay, this is where I keep my stuff, this box. Cool. Okay, I think we'll just immediately get stuck in with a bit of sand and see how it's going. Yeah, I was actually doing some editing yesterday, which is quite rare. Normally Thursday is my editing day. But I'd recorded a lot of clips on like Sunday, Monday, so I decided to do a tad of editing to figure out how much like content I've got, how much I've got to work with, and it turns out I've got like most of a video already, which is quite nice. But there's another like fairly sizable thing that I want to do, so that's going to be fun. That'll be this evening. I'll be working on that, so that's going to be pretty cool. But yeah, what do I use to edit? I use OpenShot. OpenShot is free, and it's, I would say, fairly nice in terms of like complexity to use. I would say that DaVinci is a better free software. However, it's a little bit harder to use, which is why a lot of the whimsies opt for DaVinci instead of OpenShot. However, OpenShot is just a bit more simple, in my opinion, and I don't need to do anything super complex, so I don't use it. There are a couple of other photo editors, video editors that I recommend, but of the free ones, that is generally best to go for. Now, this river's kind of tricky because this hill is so close to the edge. I don't know whether we want to push this back a little bit. Honestly, yeah, I really don't know whether, because over here it's really flat, but over here it isn't quite so. I guess maybe we just go for it and see whether it looks good, because I genuinely don't know whether it's going to look good or not. I'm just going to try. It's a good thing about Minecraft, you can just try. So I'm trying to find someone to do thumbnails. Yeah, I think it would be, I don't know, maybe Fiverr is your friend for you. I know that Fiverr can be a bit undercharging, but it allows you to get a feel for what it's like to make thumbnails for other people and that kind of thing, and whether there's a market for that. I think that might be a cool thing. Don't think it's up to quality. Well, then I guess you do some practice. I don't know. It's tricky when you're not sure about your own skills, artwork, etc., and you want to do something with it, but you don't feel like you're good enough. For me, I think how I would navigate that or try and reduce that is by just doing it. Just posting stuff on Fiverr and seeing whether you get any interest. And if you get no interest, that's okay, because it means you have some data that you can work with. You can say, okay, well, if people aren't responsive to this, then maybe I need to change something. And that's okay. But it requires you to try, and that's what's scary. And yeah, it is scary to just try. Just throw stuff out into the world and see if people like it. It's not an easy thing to do, so it's good to give it a try. Did you get any rain yesterday? Yes, I did. It's good. It was actually wait, yesterday? I don't remember. I don't think I actually got too much rain yesterday. This morning, however, it was pouring with rain. So that was nice, because no, yesterday I don't think it rained actually. No, it was just like super humid and like really high pressure, and I got a really bad headache in the evening. And then this morning it rained, which is good. Rain is my friend, because it means that there's no pollen in the air to destroy me, so that's nice. That is a good thing. Now, one thing that we haven't got here that could do with some work is, you can see here is that this slopes down really slowly. And that'll really help here, because right now it's feeling pretty steep. But if we can get a slope in the river, then it will kind of counteract that issue. Get out of here, a squiddy boy. But that means we just need to get a bunch of dirt down, a bunch of sand. Yeah. It's gotta be done in stages. It's a lot of work, it's a lot of blocks to place, but I think we can make some progress. As long as we're making some progress, it doesn't really matter. As long as we're doing something. Something is enough. Yeah, I tried to do some different experimentation with my thumbnail today. Actually, I went for a much simpler thumbnail. Normally I want to put my face on it and maybe a bit of text or something, and I was like, yeah, you know what? Let's just keep it super simple, just 2 elements on the thumbnail, and see what the response is for it. Although I do have some good data about thumbnails, since my recent video did so well. I think that's for a couple of reasons, actually. So my recent video has got almost 500 views, which is a lot for me. Like, a lot for me. Initially, the video didn't do too good. It just went to the seed audience, and I got some views, but when it actually got, like, full pushed to YouTube, it did really well, and I was like, I wonder why that is. It turns out that it was the thumbnail. So I thought that the start of the video was really good. Pick up when they hit the home screen. Yeah, exactly. But I was trying to figure out why, because obviously every single one of my videos does eventually get pushed to the home screen on day 3. But this time it got way more views, like way more, and I was trying to figure out why. I didn't actually check impressions, which probably should have been a thing to check, but one thing I did check was average watch time, because I personally thought the intro of my video was better than normal. But I actually had a much lower average view duration, which was strange to me. I would have assumed that a cooler intro would get me a higher view duration, but maybe not. And that means that it must have been the thumbnail that people liked, and the thumbnail, I think the thumbnail was good, but I didn't think it was extraordinary, but I guess I've learned maybe thumbnails like that are better. Rainwater was so high that my friends were jumping up on lawn chairs to not get their shoes wet. As in, like, it flooded? What? Just go inside, I don't know. You get my mic working. Yeah. You want to do, like, internet things, having a mic that works is generally convenient. Like, even if you're, like, just interacting with people on the interwebs, being able to have a quick call or something like that's really useful. Like, whenever I used to play Minecraft with my friends, it was always, if we happened to log on at the same time, it was always, oh wait, let's call each other on Discord. But now it's, but on Whimsicraft, because of the proximity chat, I can just kind of speak, which is nice. Had that the other day, actually. Duckies was experiencing an issue with crashing, where he had the falling sand thing that Green had in Hermitcraft Season 9. He had that same bug. And he logged on and like didn't immediately crash log off, and I was like, ah. So I ran over to his base and then placed down some sand to fall. And it's just like silly little interactions like that can happen that I'm so fond of, because it can be quite tricky to get spontaneous interactions when you don't have voice mod. And even like chat, it's just not the same when you're using a like chat box instead of microphone. I just ran over, dropped some sand, and then left. And unfortunately, he didn't actually have any mods running, so I didn't let the glorious crash, but it was rather funny. That's the type of thing that mics help with. Yeah, I don't feel comfortable not having a totem in my hand. I've popped too many totems to be comfortable. Let's go over onto my phone. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Does work. But I guess the quality and connection isn't quite the same. I don't have any sand. I need to go to the desert and mine a bunch of sand, I think. That might be a smart thing to do. I've actually got inventory space, so I'll go and do that now. I don't have rockets. Oh, I do have it. So disorganized. Oh, I need this. No, I need this. Oh, I need this. No, I need this. It's all good though. I'm going in the wrong direction. How do I not know this world? I played it for so many hours. Actually, it feels weird. This world to me is really weird. Whoa, okay. My PC's been doing that every now and again, and it is not fun. It's like casually lags horribly. Probably need to update my drivers or something, but you know, it's fine. Yeah, I was actually doing some recording. I did recording yesterday, actually, where I just get a conclusion-y bit. But I need to do a bit more and design a thing. I need to design that today, resource gather tomorrow, and then build it the day after and edit it all on that day. I'm going to be a bit tight for time. Maybe I should just do the design. I don't know. We'll see how the time goes, to be honest. I'm not like 100% sure. That is the beauty of being disorganized. Things can feel free-flowing, which is actually something that I really like with my Whimsicraft videos. I feel like I think they feel very natural in that it's almost like I'm like building the video as I go along. Like I'm not in general. Like in general, I've got some plan, but I really feel like it almost isn't like that when you're watching the video. It just feels like that happened, and then I did this, and then this happened, and then I did this. And I think that's nice. That's something that I'm a fan of. But I was blessed by the algorithm. Got my 500 views. And now I've got to figure out how to repeat it. Although my next video is actually quite a different style to that one, so it'll be interesting to see how it does. So my next video is a little bit different. It's pretty similar, but It's not like it's got like cinematic elements or anything crazy like that. It's just a little bit different, and we'll see how it does. It's always the thing for me, because I don't have a big channel and this is not my livelihood. I'm very comfortable experimenting and just changing things up, see how it works and stuff like that. I don't like it when you spam in my chat, please. Bro's literally spamming when there's a mod here. That is hilarious. What I need to do is make a video. I know how to edit. Yeah. I think with like the first video you've made, or you know, making something that you haven't really made before, the best thing to do is to not worry about it, because it always feels cruel to say, but your first video won't get views, and that's okay, because it means that you've put something out there and you can be proud that you've done something, and that's cool. And then from that you can learn what you like to do and what response there is. Of course, there is the occasional lucky soul that pops off in their first video, but that's just not going to happen. So I'm famous 11 views. I made a video, it took 40 minutes. Wait, the video took 40 minutes, as in the video was 40 minutes long, or it took you 40 minutes to make? If it took you 40 minutes to make it in total, that's very impressive. But also, oh, me zombie boy, hello. Yeah, my videos, I think my videos take 6 hours to make. 40 minutes to make, wow, yeah. I think my videos take about 6 hours to make in total. Maybe more. I wrote his YouTube name in mine, or what? What do you mean, I'm a zombie boy? I don't have any rockets. Right, let's get some. My rocket. Oh no, my rocket box is here. I thought I had a red rocket box in this world. Nope, I do not have dyed stuff. Oh, that's my lightning trident. I was wondering what that trident was. Don't know why, because I've both. It's just a short showcase of a glitch. Ah, okay, yeah. I was gonna say, like, a full quote unquote full video in 40 minutes is flipping impressive. Although, like, on Whimsicraft, I would say I spend less time on videos than some people. I think some of the, like, on average, I spend less time than most. Take someone like Finn, who does like full cinematic edits for everything. Like, his videos can take like 10 hours of just editing, and like 10 hours of making, 10 hours of recording, and 10 hours of, like, his videos can take like a day just to make. Like, that's crazy. A whole day. I guess I do other stuff too, so yeah. I guess it's a bit different, isn't it? It's a bit different. What I do is just different, I guess. More free-flowing, simple videos. But I like it. I think it's almost correct. It's like what the vibe fits well, in my opinion. This is like super awkward. Why is this not like... It's not flowing in the way that I want it to. This terraforming, it's not working for me. I don't know why. I guess it's just not as broad as this area, but it does make sense though. It's not the same. I can kind of stop motion cinemas. And 20 minutes to get footage and 20 to edit. Yeah, that makes sense for a little video. That seems about right. But Whimsicraft videos, wow. The effort that some people go into Whimsicraft videos is crazy. And it's incredible to see. It's very inspiring when people are like, oh yeah, I've got 300 hours of footage to edit. What? I mean, that's a bit of an over-exaggeration, but what was it? Oh yeah, it was some Finn. Oh, I've got 300 clips to edit. Brother, 300? Are you kidding me? How is that even possible? Oh, zombie boy, why are you spamming each other like that, bro? Bit weird, I'm not gonna lie. So you're obsessed with him. just trying to get some sand down, to be honest. Like, this is quite tricky. In terms of getting the terraforming right in my mind, so I'm kind of just gotta do it. Place something down, get a feel for how it's going, and then at that point I can go for like more detailed terraforming, making sure everything like looks exactly how I want it to look. But at this point, I've got to think what I need to do is maybe make the middle a bit narrower. Narrator narrates chat. No, I'm the narrator. You're a chatter who's annoying me by spamming. I use this stuff in chat. So, how about you stop that? By the way, this is your second warning, so if I have to get annoyed at you again, my mod will obliterate you. Yeah. Sleep though and get more dirt, because I actually don't know if I've got that much dirt left, chat. Right. If leaving means you will stop spamming, that's fine. Alright. Let's see if we've actually got... Yeah. Scared I did. It's alright though. It's fine. Okay, I do have extra dirt. Good. That's what I need. Oh, I have loads of dirt. Oh. Okay, awesome. I will take that with me. Boing, boing, boing. Oh, I can just feel like that very slight breeze coming through my window onto my hand. It's very pleasant. My windows aren't open that wide, but I might open them a bit wider because I've just realised how warm it is in my room. It's a very common theme. I'm sitting in my room for hours and then go, oh wait, it's actually like 1 billion degrees because of my PC, and I'm like dying. Yeah, let's maybe try and not do that again. So that is something that I'm very bad for, is not, I don't know, it kind of doesn't make sense, but not keeping an eye on my own body temperature. Like, I'm just gaming, and then I don't realise that it's actually like 10 billion degrees, and I am suffering. Similar to how I sit in the same position for too long, and they go, wait a second, my back's like super uncomfortable, and then I stand up and like almost fall over from pain. I'm like, oh. Oh, oops. Whoopsie. Oopsie. Maybe I should not do that. Oh well, I'm sure it's fine. I'm getting a desk lamp today. Very cool. I actually don't have a desk lamp. Well, I mean, I have a lamp in my room. It's just not on my desk, because, you know, whatever. Terraforming is better. I complained a little while ago that I wasn't a fan of how it was looking, but now that I filled in this center, I'm actually quite a big fan of how it's going. Yeah, this is good. I'm gonna push that down. But yeah, one thing I'm conflicted about is how far this river decoration should go. Of course, I'm not going to decorate the entire river. Like, are you kidding me? This river is enormous. I can't remember where it ends. Oh yeah, it doesn't. It just like keeps going into the distance forever. Obviously this way it ends. In this direction, I'm pretty tempted to keep it like going all the way to the end, maybe. I think what I'll do is I'll do the river in sections. So this edge has been terraformed-ish. A little bit. Actually, not very much at all because of the ugly world. But yeah, you get what I mean. Like, along here will be terraformed when I get to it. When I'm building this area. In the future, I will do that terraforming. But for now, I think I'll probably go around the castle and then stop. So like over in this direction, that means I've got to stop. Yeah, here at this like narrow bit, I'll stop. Probably. Oh, this is ugly. Not sure why this exists. I guess it's outside of the boundaries of the castle, so I just didn't bother to terraform it at all. Oh, wait. I forgot all about this. That there's all this, like, really ugly terraforming back here. Well, that needs work. That looks terrible. I guess that's a project for another day. Wait, is there? There's magma down here. I didn't even know that. Have to be covered over because the bubbles are ugly. Oh yeah, what was really annoying is the thumbnail screenshot was like in here, and they kept being bubbles. I don't know if it will do it. Whether like this, the bubbles will appear, but like on the screen they were like big bubbles, and it was very annoying. It looked terrible, and I had to keep like trying to take a picture while the bubbles weren't there. Anyway, I managed it, and I think the thumbnail looks decent, so, you know, that's good. Yeah, I think what is good is that this terraforming looks good right now. Wait, is that... Why does that dirt look weird? Is it just rotated dirt? Yeah, there are a couple that are rotated. Max, hello. How's it going? Did you see the word I sent you? Learn how to do some word making. I did see it, but I didn't get around to looking at it. Because I was busy doing Minecraft things, but yes. Alright. How is this going? I guess for now, I'll maybe bring the terraforming up to where I've done the gravel. So that's like up to where? Up to here? Yeah, obviously this other side needs some work, but up to... How am I? I am doing pretty great, actually, yeah. The builders have finally stopped making noise. So I'm more free to record, which is wonderful. There was a chance that they could have been working through this stream and I wouldn't be able to stream, but actually they managed to do the bathroom thing pretty quickly, so that was good. Okay, now I'm going to bring the sand down a bit to kind of mix with the dirt properly. Because over here it looks nice with it kind of mixed, but over here it looks like a straight line, which is obviously not what we want at all. There we go, that's what we want. It's so annoying having to do this. So it's just the way it is though, I guess. When you work with sand, it's gonna happen. Just gotta persevere with it. Not get too annoyed. Alright. It's kind of tricky to make it work. Because this border to me always looks bad. When there's a step down and a block change, it always looks bad to me, but it's required to make it interesting, I think. What is it? Let's have a look. If I do that, is that better? I think it is. I think it is, but we need to be careful not to, like, continually do the same thing with the terraforming. Depresso lantern? I think that jack-o'-lantern looks pretty happy. I mean, the emoji's like 3 millimeters across in my vision, because, I don't know, the chat box, the YouTube chat box makes every emoji tiny and impossible to see, but I think it looks pretty happy to me. I don't know. The whole idea of like jack-o'-lanterns and Halloween to me is always a bit weird. I don't know. Maybe because I'm a boring British guy, but I don't know. Halloween always seems a bit mid as a thing. I think it's kind of boring. Like the whole, like all the spooky season stuff. So I just don't care. Like I get it. It's a holiday, cool, fair enough, but I don't know. I think it's kind of cringe. Maybe that's just a depressed British man. Hates holidays, but you know, it's meant to celebrate the dead. Is it though? I actually don't know what the origins of Halloween is. Like, obviously it's the eve of Hallows, but I can't remember why Hallows is like important. But no, I mean more in terms of like the Americanized celebration, trick-or-treating, and all the decorations. That kind of thing is not. I would rest too, don't worry. I wasn't being too serious, but if you are, I hope it gets better for you, my guy. Hope you can find joy in something, even if it's just a bit of Minecraft. Right. Let's try and vary this terraforming a little bit, because I feel like a lot of it is looking the same at the moment. Obviously the grass will come in a bit later, but yeah. Yeah, the seagrass always helps with the transitioning. In my opinion, I think grasses and stuff always help, but I've run out of dirt again. It's the annoying thing about this, I guess. Just takes time. No, I think we're gonna drop down again. This dirt will eventually be replaced with soul soil, because I think it looks really nice, because it's a bit darker, a bit of a different texture. Not a fan of it. But of course I still want to keep the broadness of the outer edge. It'd be quite tricky to keep it sometimes. I think maybe doing this was a mistake, but we'll keep it going and see. I mean, obviously the river is narrowing a little bit, so that's going to make it trickier. But I'll try and keep it how I want to keep it. I'm just going to fill this in real quick. Give it texture. Exactly. Texture is the king of Minecraft. Minecraft building. People are very obsessed with color, which I get, but texture is just as important. There's a bunch of, what is it? Oh yeah, in the Windscroft server, in the, what is it? Yeah, in the shopping area, there are a couple of shops that are like absolutely beautiful. And it's not because they have like super complex color palettes with really interesting colors. It's just because they're built nicely with interesting textures and good looking stuff. I don't know, I don't really know how to describe it, but they have so much detail. And the detail isn't necessarily a really interesting block palette, but the fact that they're so detailed and have so much depth and interest to them, it just makes them such great builds. It's just a row of 3 shops, which I really, really like. They have so much contrast in comparison to my shop, which is just like enormous concrete skyscraper, but you know, having some conflicting building styles is cool. When you fly over the shopping district, you get such a big variation in the inspiration that you get. It's nice. I like that. I like flying around and gaining inspiration. It was something that I did. When was it? Oh yeah, so there's this guy called Lofi, and Lofi has a almost similar base to me. He's got like custom trees, a custom river, that kind of thing, and I've got custom trees, custom river. And I literally just flew over there and just had a walk around while it wasn't online and just like appreciated it because it's such a nice base. It's really nice. Yeah, wow, stop motion, that was really worth turning my head for, to look at that message. Creeper, oh man. Get out of here. When I can't choose, I go and annoy me until he tells me what to pick. It's a good strategy. Get someone else to do something for you. This does help indeed. Alright, I wanna... Oh, that was a bit much. Didn't want to break too many of those blocks. Gunner box. Nightmare, hello. Gunner box is the king of emojis on this channel. It is my favorite. Yeah. There was a time when it was very much the most popular emoji on the channel, and that was my favorite time. I did enjoy it a lot. However, once again, run out of dirt. Felix. Wait, Felix, you're the guy who left me that really nice comment, weren't you? Oh yeah, you're awesome. Felix, the guy who sent me a cool comment. Very nice. I think so, at least. I always read people's usernames because even when it's just like a random comment, I always read people's usernames because sometimes they have funny things. Got a box, yes. Alright, let's try and fill this in. So I like this like dipped down area, even though it doesn't continue through. Just adds a bit of interest to the riverbed. Obviously, this castle is designed to look nice with both shaders and not shaders, so technically I don't really need to do the river that much. Like if I'm sitting back here, you can't see anything in that river. I mean, you can a tiny bit, but only if you're close. So I could probably ignore it, but nope, I want it to look good without shaders too. So everything was me. It's a big question. Yeah, I have a... Well, I guess you left that comment and then the video like popped off like crazy and got way more views and I got way more subs, so, you know. I guess maybe your comment had a lot of truth in it, who knows. Alright, I think this is where we kind of need to be a bit more rapid with the... What am I saying? The terraforming needs to be a bit sharper here because it's a bit more narrow. I want to keep the depth of the river similar. Sandification, yes, it's definitely a word. I definitely didn't just like straight up invent a word for a video. Yeah. Half of the new Twitter logo. What? Bruh, the Twitter logo is an X. You can just type an X for the whole logo. Why would you want half? Sandify. Yeah. I'm Shakespeare over here inventing words. Actually, he didn't actually invent as many words as people think. It's a fun fact of the day. In recent years, we've realised that Shakespeare probably just was the first person to write down slang, and he didn't actually invent the words. Like, some words he probably did invent, because they're a bit weird. Stuff like assassin is such a strange word that he definitely invented it, but some words, they probably existed before and he was just the first person to write them down, which I think is quite interesting. The texture of the eggs. I guess that's true. I guess. But yeah, this part here needs a lot of work. The river is actually quite wide here if we terraform it correctly, although... What does it look like here? Oh, okay. I've actually made the river skinnier here with my terraforming. Okay, that's fine, because we've got enough width to work with. It's not too much for a problem. Yeah, I think for now I'm just going to do some, like, rough terraforming, like this. So this bit I'm not working so hard on to make it good, because yeah, I'm going to leave it. Oh, we're only going up to this gravel for today. Okay, I'm quite happy with how that's looking so far. It looks fairly natural. There's nothing there that looks too out of place. So next thing we want to do is we want to come in with the soul soil. I think that's our next adventure. And to be honest, this is very disorganized, but I'm just gonna put some stuff in there. Fairly natural. Yeah, the thing is that when I personally say natural, I'm referring to it looks like real life. So when I say fairly natural, it's more like it looks like Minecraft. When was the last time you went to the end in this world? That's a good question. Probably quite a long time ago. Can't remember the last time I did go to the end. Oh, went to GPS day because I was going problem. Is my eczema coming back? No, nightmare. I mean, it's good and bad because it's not like the most horrible thing, but that is not great. Even so, I think the last time I went to the end was to collect these. On my neck. Oh, that's so bad. No. Well, I hope it gets better soon, I guess. Yeah, last time I went to the end was probably to build those buildings back there. Only. Just there, yeah. I mean, the less of it, the better, but that's kind of cringe. Cringe play from the body right there. You know where we're only gonna put it, in the most annoying place. Oh well. I think... What's next, do we think? I kind of want to do more work around here. Kind of get this gravel going again. Remove the sand, kind of thing. So I think I did leave a bit of sand here. So there's not going to be sand on this side of the river, so need to make sure I'm removing that. Making sure I'm, making it look as good as it can look. Now here is where an issue comes, isn't it? I need to do some gradient work because this is supposed to have coarse dirt between the gravel and the dirt, which makes sense, but it actually has to be done, which is kind of annoying. No, I'm actually going to have to put some effort in. Kind of annoying that I need to do work. Yeah, of course I do. Ah, the gravel. Ah, the falling gravel. You know, the word "I" was invented by Shakespeare. I did not know that. That is a fun fact. I wonder what the word was before. Also, undress. I guess that makes sense. So, like, I guess if you have, like, other words for dressing, and then you have the word dress, to just turn it into undress makes sense, because of course he needs words to fit his, like, iambic pentameter. And if you don't have a word for undress that's however many syllables, then I guess inventing a word like that kind of makes sense. I don't know. I'm not an expert on Shakespeare's mind. I don't know. How old is your MC world? This one. Have a look. Statistics. Time played. 8.62 days. So I've been like live playing this world for approximately this amount of time. Essentially, I quote that I only play this world on stream. That's not strictly true. I log onto the world to make thumbnails for the streams, but I don't place blocks. Occasionally I'll move shulker boxes, you know, tiny stuff like that, but I don't police myself too hard on it. But essentially, yeah, all the progress that you see, this whole castle was built live. Every block was placed. While people could have been watching. I was going to say, well, people were watching, but not always. It's alright though. That's what happens when you're a small streamer. Sometimes people don't watch, and that's fine. It made me very good at yapping, or more specifically, yapping to no one in particular. I feel at this point that I'm actually very, very good at talking to myself, which maybe isn't the best for video production, because quite often I'll be editing and literally thinking, maybe I should have shut up here. Like most of the builds I've made on make tutorials. I mean, yeah, I always love seeing builds because I sometimes struggle with inspiration for builds. Right now, I've got a plan to do a build for this week's Whimsicraft video, and I haven't got any inspiration yet. I mean, I decided to do it yesterday, but still I have got no inspiration for it, so just having people posting stuff, posting builds in the Whimsicraft Discord or on their own channels or whatever it is, it's really useful for me. And generally I wouldn't give a credit to something that I use for inspiration. And I never copy builds. That's one thing that I'm almost proud of. I see a lot of people following the build tutorials on the internet where it's like 7 blocks this way, 6 blocks this way, build it up, build the walls, you know, how to make a super simple starter house or whatever. And I'm like, nah, I would rather build something trash than get someone else to build it for me, you know what I mean? I guess that's why I'm a builder and not a redstone guy or whatever. I do redstone, but, you know, you get what I mean. Like, building is my thing, as you can see. Like, everything here was designed by myself, but sure, wall gradients were inspired by Grian, and, you know, like, spruce and stone bricks wasn't a combination that I came up with. Like, you know what I mean. I talk to myself more than people. Brother. That is. I mean, I think talking to yourself can be very comforting. I'm not going to judge, but maybe it is important to talk to other people too. So, you know. I don't have everything. I'm terrible at everything. That's okay too. I'm not going to judge. What I am going to judge is wallowing in self-pity and not trying to do stuff. But you're trying to do builds and stuff like that, and that's awesome. And I have a huge amount of respect for people who think that they're bad at something but still try. That's very cool. Because for me, actually very recently I did that. I generally consider myself to be awful at Minecraft PvP. It is not something that I ever practice, not something I ever do. I generally dislike watching it, I generally dislike doing it, but I thought, you know what, let's go on MCC Island, and let's play some BattleBox. And honestly, I surprised myself. I got MVP once, I managed to get some kills, kind of played the game, and I was very proud of myself, and I was like, nice. And that's something that I guess I wish people did more. I see people on the internet a lot, kind of, making a space, hello. Talking this hard, I'm not gonna lie. It takes practice. It takes a lot of practice. But yeah, I see a lot of people scared to try new things. And being scared to try new things is okay. But when people say that they can't be bothered to try because it's scary, that is what makes me sad. When I see people who think that something is going to be difficult, so don't even try. That's not something that I'm a fan of, and I wish we, as a people, try to encourage people more to do things that are outside of their comfort zone. I need soul soil to do the base, and I also need coarse dirt, and I've got 48 coarse dirt to my name, and I'm going to need way more than that. You know what? Okay, I can craft a little bit more, but yeah. Alright. Is the castle done now? No. No, it's unfortunately not. The interior of the castle is pretty close to being done. I think there are still a few areas that need work. Oh yes, here. Here and here need something. So I've got 2 spots inside the castle that need work. And then I've got some terraforming around the back here that's horrible, that needs some work too. But other than that, the castle is very close to being finished, yes. Got bad at AVP, then played an MCCI and was still terrible, but I was better. That is exactly my experience. Bad, tried, slightly better. Okay. Okay, so this has got coarse dirt, this has got coarse dirt. Where does the coarse dirt end? When did I stop doing it? Ah, here. Okay. This is where we want to go in with coarse dirt. Why am I so bad at using a spoon? That's not the block that I want. Okay. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. As I slowly drift down and don't have instant mine and then suddenly get it. That's annoying. Bro, why do I have so much junk in my inventory? I mean, it's Minecraft, like it's expected that your inventory is gonna be full, but still. Why is it not useful things? Oh well. As long as I get some coarse dirt down, I'm happy. Ah, there's a bit of sand. Remove that. It's interesting looking at the top geographies from my video views. Yeah. I find that my audience is generally just American, which, yeah. Bundles? I'm not a fan of bundles. I'll be real. I think the concept is good, but I don't need them. I don't think I do enough early game stuff to need bundles. Like, people say, oh, bundles are so good because you can, like, do builds in the early game. You can, like, carry a bunch of stuff with you in the early game. Like, I don't really need that. I don't carry a bunch of stuff with me in the early game because it's kind of risky. Like, sure, you might want to carry some resources with you, but I generally don't, just because of the risk of losing items. I play quite safely, I would say. Most of the time I play very safe, and so, yeah, bundles are not my thing. 28%. Did you know that India may be changing its name to Bharat? I did hear about that, actually. Yeah. I have heard, I don't know if this is true, but I've heard that it's more like a marketing ploy from the government to increase nationalism, and that actual Indian people do not care. That's something that I've... Oh, the mod got that message so quick I didn't even see it. Please don't spam, you'll be grand. Oh, it's a new person, great man. Yeah, if you spam, you'll be banned. I don't care, it's a rule. Deal with it. They've been on about it for ages. That is also true. I've heard about that a long time ago. So I guess they're just not ever gonna do it. Who knows? Anyway, I've got some coarse dirt in now, which I'm happy with. This terraforming looks a bit bad. Let's try and make this better. Yeah, and then obviously with coarse dirt immediately after, because I forget that I need to do that. That looks decent. I think I'm happy with how this is looking. So why can't we have exonyms? Yeah, that is true. I think the idea of not having exonyms is quite nice. I think it can increase people's ability to speak foreign languages from a young age. Like, if everyone had to say Deutschland instead of Germany, it would just allow them to have knowledge of other sounds of different countries and how their languages sound and that they're different and stuff like that. That's something that I'm a fan of. However, exonyms are also important. Like, there are some sounds that some countries cannot pronounce. For example, Japanese people very much struggle with the L. So to say the word England every single time would be quite tricky for them. So in that sense, it might be wise to not to keep exonyms, so it allows people to comfortably pronounce words. Yeah, I love learning languages. Yeah, I think that people who love learning languages, I think you're very awesome people. However, I cannot understand it because I am not a fan of learning languages. I guess my first experience of learning languages was say this word, go, which is just not how you should learn languages. When in primary school, in the afternoon, we learnt French, and we were forced to just say French words, which is not how you're supposed to learn. You have to be involved and have a reason, almost, for why you're saying what you're saying, rather than it just being, you have to say bonjour to the teacher every afternoon, and if you don't, I don't know, like, you fail, or the teacher tells you off, like, whatever it is, it's just not the correct way to learn languages. Crisis endonym, something like, yeah, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Just language change of dropping H's and changing it a bit, like, what the, okay, I'm not going to try and understand that, but essentially, yeah, endonyms are important. Exonyms are also important because it allows people from other countries to have a way to refer to a country without difficulty. But of course they can lead to ignorance and stuff like that, which is not so good. It's about finding a balance, and I think, I don't know. There are arguments for and against using exonyms. I think the idea of, like, Turkey saying, oh, you've got to be a Turkey now, or whatever, however they say it, I don't know. But that whole idea, I think it's nice, but I don't know why. I guess Duolingo is a red flag. Duolingo is decent. A lot of people hate on Duolingo, but it's okay. It's not the worst language learning thing. There are worse language learning sites, I guess. I've certainly experienced my fair share of bad language learning sites. But Duolingo's okay. Duolingo relies on memes a lot, which I'm not a fan of. They, like, advertise themselves through memes more than they're actually being good, which I'm not particularly a fan of, but I guess I just don't like it when companies don't advertise themselves properly, almost. They don't advertise themselves like we're a company. They advertise themselves like, oh yeah, we do this viral funny thing. It's like, can you not? Because now I know Duolingo because of the green owl. I don't know Duolingo for their particular thing. Like, do Duolingo have particularly good learning methods? Do they have, like, a nice algorithm or anything like that? No idea. All I know is they've got the green bird. I speak Spanish. I tried the Spanish one. I said I was wrong, even though I was right. Yeah. Duolingo tries to, I guess, be more correct. Like, I guess if you were speaking any kind of slang or any kind of regional dialect, then it would just say no. Duolingo is for getting people off social media for not learning a language. It's also free and good for languages like Welsh, Irish, Navajo, where there are great resources, and it's the best one. Yeah. I think apps will always be limited. Nuances of real language can only be found by going to a place. But going to a place is not a thing that most people can do. So having a place where they can learn is great. And having a baseline as something to work with is wonderful, because it means you can go there, talk to people, and say, hey, my language skills are very basic, can you help me? or something along those lines is wonderful. Duolingo allows you to get to that stage. Okay, I think we're getting there with the soul sand, and then we can get in with the seagrass. Duolingo is more formal. Yeah, that is true. Learning formal language is good, I guess. You don't want to offend people. Especially in countries where honorifics and stuff like that are very important. Being forced to learn the most polite forms of language and stuff like that, I guess, is good. Like, what was it? Oh yeah, we were talking to Fern and we asked him, how do you say thank you in Czech? And he went, well, who are you speaking to? And we were like, okay, sure, singular male. He was like, okay, cool. What's their relationship to you? Like, bruh. Are you kidding me? How is your language so hard? So that is so annoying. But it's that kind of thing where you have to learn, and learning is important, but also difficult. But yeah, I got my books in the dictionary. Also, no one is restricting anyone from using resources when learning a language. I learned a lot of French from Duolingo, and I've done like GCSE resource books and notes and stuff. And you say, I just don't like it. Yeah, that's fair. Having preference is fine, but I think hating on resources that people use is bad. I don't know. Again, I hate learning languages, so I'm not going to be one to judge how someone who actually enjoys learning languages learns them. I'm going to round off this terraforming a bit. Yeah, that's better. Okay, I want to go in with some seagrass now. This is the fun bit. Iris, hello. How's it going, bro? I don't know whether there should be more tall seagrass than I'm doing. Because when I put the bone meal down, obviously I thin out the grass a bit. But it can often lead to quite a lacking of the tall stuff. Actually, over there looks quite nice, so I think it's fine. How you doing? I'm doing pretty great. Having a good yap about languages and stuff. It's great. Very enjoyable yap. This is why I like content creation. So I used to play Minecraft and build stuff, and it was really boring, and I would just brain rot watch videos while I built, and that was not good. But now I actually have humans to interact with while I do this stuff. It's fun. It's way better. And it'll also improve my ability at yapping, which is pretty cool. Oh, and also I got an A in a module because I argued that streaming was good. I don't think I've mentioned that before, actually. One of my modules was about personal development, and you had to talk about your hobbies in an interview style thing for your grade. And I argued all the skills and stuff that I got from streaming, and my tutor was super impressed, and I got an A. So cool. I tried using ChatGPT to make a conlang. It was interesting. I'm not human. I'm a plastic bag. I feel like not looking at chat for too long is a problem. Am I the only one that knows Albanian here? Very, very likely IRS. That does seem very likely. But I'll be real with you. Albanian is not a popular language to learn. Notice there's so many people in the UK also know Polish. Yeah. There was a period where a lot of Poles immigrated to the UK, so yeah, Polish population in the UK is just generally a bit higher than other countries. I can't remember why. I think Poland was experiencing some financial issues or something. I'll be honest, I don't know. But yeah. I don't know Albanian, but I know someone who speaks Albanian because they had refugees in their primary school from Albania and so they learn Albanian. The economy problem is okay. Very cool. Wow, that bone meal was a scam. I literally got 3 grass from 1 bone meal. That's crazy. make sure I'm getting seacrossed right up to the river's edge. I like how simple this is. Like, this is literally just like terraform, grass, done. Nothing crazy. But it just makes everything feel more complete. Like, if you build something and then don't have some custom terraforming around it, it looks like it's been dumped there by God and isn't actually part of the world. So by doing this, I'm making it feel like everything is connected together. Oh, great. Conlang scared me. You're doing a small area. What? I don't know how to say hi in Albanian. Oh, this is probably the hardest language I've learned. Have you looked at Navajo? Navajo is crazy. Who's that guy? Oh, I bet you language-loving people have heard of Shaoma on YouTube. He speaks like insanely good Chinese, but also is a polyglot and learns a bunch of languages and stuff, and he's very cool. Shaoma. No, Shaoma as in X-I-O-A. Something like that. No, Shaoma is like that or something. Alma? I'm not 100% sure. Heard of him, but he's fake. What? No. No. He lived in Beijing for 5 years and went to university there and has a Chinese wife. Like, what? Hey? What are you talking about? Why does some have rocks in the middle? Because it's part of a vanilla tweaks a resource pack that I have. I think it looks quite cool. Just adds a bit of texture to dirt. Yeah. Alright, I think that looks pretty nice. How are we doing for time? It's been an hour and 7 minutes. Okay. Cool. The next thing I want to do... I really want to go traveling to other countries and places. Yeah, I feel like having never been abroad properly, like, oh, technically I've been to Wales, but that doesn't count. Having never properly gone abroad, it feels almost like I'm quite disconnected from world texture. Exactly. Most important thing. Okay, so now what I want to do, okay, I'm just going to trap a fish underground. It'll be fine. Chinese, I think he's not fake. Other languages, he's fake because he doesn't speak correct. He can only talk about learning languages. What? No. No, he speaks very badly, but he speaks well enough so that they can understand him. Like, he absolutely doesn't speak very well in... Like, when he learned Navajo, it was pretty awful. But it was enough for the people to understand him and get reactions and, I guess, make content. That's what matters. People can understand you. That was something that my Spanish teacher was very adamant about. But it doesn't matter whether you have perfect grammar or not. It matters whether people can understand you. And in the case of Shaoma, people could understand it. And that is what matters. That's cool. Love to go. Want to go to Wales? No, you don't. Wales is kind of boring. I'll be real. It's like England, but with Welsh people. Okay. I am British. I'm allowed to not like Welsh people. Okay. I'm allowed a lot of fake polyglots. There is, but he is not. He's been on like international television and stuff like that. Like he is legitimately a polyglot. But going to other countries helps you develop more skills too. Yeah, it's true. Surviving in a foreign place is an important ability. Rip Welsh people. I'm British. I'm allowed to not like Welsh people. It's fine. It's part of our culture, okay? If you get annoyed for me for not liking Welsh people, then you're being anti-British, and I can't believe it. Oh, whatever. English-speaking people are going to stop learning languages. Yeah, I totally agree with that, and I feel very privileged that I speak English as a first language, and because the internet is very British-centric, and as is, like, the world of business, and, you know, foreign affairs, and, like, all of this stuff is so English-centric. I feel very lucky to not need to learn another language. Like, it's important. It's a very cool thing to speak multiple languages. I don't need to, and that is part of the reason why I am not motivated to learn languages. It's a real shame. It's a real shame. If I had to learn languages and it was part of my existence, I don't know whether I would hate it more or less, but it probably would be good. Now here we've got a bit of an interesting issue where the terraforming looks really bad. Where this part of the river like bulges out like crazy, and I don't know whether to just crop it in and ignore it, or try and do something with it. I'm not sure. Honestly. No, you know what? I'm just going to round it off. I'm just going to get in here and just do this. Honestly, I think too much variation will look just straight up weird. Yes, sure, the Minecraft world was built like this to have variation, but this is too much. So I'm going to do the age-old method of grab a shovel. Try and do this. I do see chat moving quite quickly. I will have a look in a second. Trey, hello. Speak with an American accent, but I use a lot of British slang. British slang is amazing, and anyone who doesn't use it is missing out. Either way, I just want to try and collect as much of these blocks. It's raining. At a secret place under the bridge? Maybe. We'll see. Although no, I've done some quick research. He claims to be a polyglot, speak fluently, very clickbait. Yes, of course it's clickbaity, bro. He has to make a living somehow. Like that's his job. When he did video, I learned Spanish in 3 days of reading the scripts. I've seen the video. No, he wasn't. I just like him more. That's fair enough. But where is the hide diamonds, bro? I don't need to hide diamonds. This is not a server. I don't have friends to hide stuff from. I love when people build secret bases in single player. It's so funny to me. It's like, do you need that? Do you need that? It's very funny to me. Living with everything in England is so terrible. Yeah. At the moment, England is a terrible, terrible place, and I don't want to get into it because it's technically political, but stop rioting, England. It's terrible. Stop. You're not helping your cause. I feel very, very lucky to not be in an area that's being particularly affected by it, but those who are, I apologise that you live near Britain's idiots. It's annoying. I'm glad the Olympics is taking international news at the moment so that people don't have to see the horrendous things happening in England. But yeah. What if Herobrine goes broke and robs you? Vanished in 3 games, one time in dark magic is that? It wasn't. It was essentially that he memorized a lot of phrases. He is neurodivergent, and so has a very easy time memorizing vocab, and has also studied many other languages similar to Spanish in the past, and so he has quite an advantage in learning his languages, and then he basically just repeated some phrases that he'd learned. It wasn't becoming fluent in Spanish in 3 days. Like, obviously that's crazy, and yeah. Worst time to live in Portugal. Portugal, why did I say Portugal? What am I talking about? My brain just like exploded then. Liverpool. Yeah, Liverpool is not a good place to be right now. I'm glad that I'm not there. Either way, I'm happier with how this terraforming looks now. It's quite broadly sloped. for it being the inner edge, but honestly, a bit of variation is fine. Yeah. Okay, what I want to do now is maybe I'll do the sand decoration I was doing before, like this kind of thing. Pull the sand out a little bit to give it a bit of interestingness. Do this kind of thing. If I do this, it kind of... Okay, I guess it just helps with the gradient a bit. It's not anything particularly radical, it's just a bit of stuff coming out. But it's very annoying that there is water underneath here. But, you know. Have you heard about the Bella the Wolf situation? No, I have not heard about that. If it's kind of... Yeah, I'd rather not hear about it, because, you know, there is enough horrible internet drama happening at the moment. I'm good if it's horrible. Talks languages in the universe and slowly learned very basic phrases to shock natives and claims to be fluent, and he tells courses online, which is absolutely terrible. I think the shocking natives thing is a thing that a lot of people do. I think it's very, very possible to do. I don't think that's particularly clickbaity, because the reactions of the natives are shock, and I think that's cool. His courses are terrible, I don't know. Maybe he's just a bad teacher, who knows. And claims to be fluent, that is purely clickbait, and we are aware that the internet requires clickbait to be successful. I don't know why you're judging him in particular, you need to judge the whole internet for that. Anyway, coming to the UK soon, where are some places you should go? London, but specifically Westminster. Only. Don't leave Westminster, because everywhere else in London is horrible and not worth going to. And that guy that makes too long texts. No. Nah. But yeah, no, Max, that's, I would say go further south. Not only is it going to be a little bit warmer, it's going to be, more safe. And generally, it's a bit nicer. I'll be real, the north of England is not that nice. There are some pretty areas like the Lake District, but unless you want to literally be plonked in the middle of nature, cute towns and villages in the south are generally going to be your preferred place to go. Obviously, London is the tourist hotspot, but if you're going to go to London, don't leave Westminster. Westminster has plenty to see and do. You're not going to get bored in Westminster, but you're also not going to get stabbed in Westminster. So, you know, that's generally a benefit. Other UK, but also, yeah, at the moment, like right now, do not come to the UK. I don't know when you're coming, but if it's within a month, don't cancel. It's really dangerous in the UK at the moment. As I said, I'm very lucky that I'm not at the epicenter of danger, but a lot of people are. A lot of places are very dangerous. Please, please, please be safe and do not come. Many, many different countries have put travel warnings on the UK, and they should have. Which right now, it is not good. About that, you're coming in less than a month. Okay, please, please cancel, if you can. It's very, very scary and dangerous here. Good thing I'm in a rural place. Yep. I feel very, very lucky to not be in, like, Hull. Hull is a hotspot for horrible stuff at the moment, so there are quite a lot of whimsy people, witchcraft guys in the UK, and I do hope that they're in safe places, because there are some places that are not safe. There's a baby cat sitting next to me, it's cute. Oh, baby cat. Yeah. Let's kind of put this in. These spaces, I'm not going to leave them as sand. I'm going to change them to coarse dirt in due time. But I want to do this gravelly edge. Is that a whimsy craver? Everywhere. Manchester, London, Southampton, Hull, Leicester is all bad. Yeah. yeah, there's a lot of bad places to be. Yeah. I don't want to get into it too much because it's a bit depressing that our country's currently kind of awful, but, you know. Sounds sad to say, but it's going to happen. There are always going to be times where the country is not so good. And right now is one of those times, unfortunately. I'm surprised we haven't got, like, anything serious in the news. Like, obviously we see, like, news every day of whatever's been happening, but there hasn't been, like, loads of major reports and all this kind of thing that I've seen, so, yeah. Yeah. Have to disappoint someone 101, tell them that England is horrible and terrible, and if you're visiting, don't. Yes. I do apologize, Max, but it is for your own safety. Please. Max counting his days. Bro's watching. Yeah, I would say that if you do still want to come, please watch the news. Make sure that areas are safe before you go there. Check if there are, like, planned riots, protesting, that kind of thing. Check stuff out before you go. Safety out the window. Yeah. Just be safe, bro. I can't physically go wherever you are and chain you to a chair and stop you from coming to the UK, but I can at least say, please be safe. Don't go to London. Don't go to Hull. There are a couple of other cities that are bad, but generally, if you go to little cute towns in the south, you should be fine, but, you know, still, be careful. Alright, I feel like I'm making progress with this gravel, which I'm quite happy with. I'll try. Okay, good. Good. And if you're going with people, please, like, show them the news. Go on BBC News England and just show them how awful it is. So that other people are aware. I don't know if you're going with people. If you are, please show them. Anyway. And then how's it? I need to leave. It is raining and dark. Let's go back. Let's close this door. Find it very sad that it's slowly approaching September. Look how cute it is! Yeah, I don't like the fact that it is rapidly approaching September, because are we streaming less? No. It's very sad. I think what I will do is that I will slow my streaming a bit before I need to, so I can get used to new schedule and stuff like that, but yeah, essentially, for those who are unaware, I actually do have a life sometimes. And I actually go to university full-time, so because it's the summer holidays, I can stream 4 times a week and make weekly videos. That will not be possible, saddeningly soon, that will not be possible. So, yeah. Life, I know. I have no friends to go with either way. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, I hope you can find some cool things to do in England, even if it's horrible and you haven't got people to do stuff with. But yes, no, it is a shock, a Minecraft YouTuber with a life, but yes. Actually, that is a thing I've noticed that already the Whimsicraft server's kind of not got as big of a player base as it has done in the past, and we're not even at like the time when there shouldn't be anyone online, so it's kind of scary. But yeah, I'll be continuing with weekly videos. They might be a bit shorter, they might have a bit less content in them, but yeah. Making me more depressed now. Yeah. Apologies, but you know. Gotta be safe. I forgot the sniffers made that noise, and I just heard the sniffer just in one ear, and I genuinely thought I was going insane. We have more honey blocks. Yippee! Yippee! Right. Where are we up to with this gravel volleys and... There we go. I am very fond of how this is looking. Simple but effective, I would say. Okay. Why? I placed that gravel there so carefully and it was on sand. Dude. Are you kidding me? I was not expecting that at all. That is super annoying. Try and make this look good. Where's my coarse dirt? Oh, I haven't got much left. Scan. Oh wait, I need more gravel on this layer, don't I? Yeah. This river's looking nice. That is true. That is very true. The river is looking great at the moment. I'm very happy with it. However, I'm not very happy with the fact that I'm running out of resources. Proudest building made in this world. In this world, can't say the whole castle. I will show you. It is, I think, probably the Great Hall, actually. This one's probably my favorite. I really do like this build a lot. I think the wall gradient is nice, the fireplaces and armor, the long table. I think this one is one of my favorites. I'm not too much of a fan of this, but there wasn't really another way of doing it in a small way. And then this place is quite cool as well, but yeah, I think probably the Grey Hall. The scale is nice. The scale is big, but it still looks good, which is started watching the channel when you build the church. Yeah, the church is good too, and I like the lantern chandeliers, but it's just a little bit more boring. I guess this is okay. Yeah, that's a good one too. In terms of like little things, I'm really fond of the well, actually. I quite like this, with the glass gradient and everything. Also, my continuity connected textures have stopped working, and I don't know why. It's very annoying. I have no idea what's causing it. I'm gonna do a quick, yeah, look, I've literally got them enabled, but it just doesn't work. I don't know. Don't know what's causing it. But, you know, it doesn't affect me that much. At the end of the day, it's night. Yeah, this gravel's spreading down a bit too much. I'm gonna push this back. Oh wait, yeah. This needs to be coursed up, but I haven't got enough. Can't cancel, no. Okay, yeah. Be safe. And, yeah. I don't know. There's nothing more I can say other than be safe. Don't try to go to places that are safer. Check BBC News to make sure that terrible things aren't happening. I'm sure they will be, but you get what I mean. Like, you know, keep on top of the news. I did it. do that instead of just placing the block like I wanted. I'm just trying to pull the coarse dirt out a bit at the moment. How do you do good in hardcore and not die? Totems. I've popped a lot of totems. Also, like, a lot of practice playing Minecraft. I played Minecraft for many years, so, you know, that also helps. I also don't actually have that much playtime. Like, in terms of, like, scale, like, this isn't a huge amount of playtime. But, how do you start a world? Food security. In hardcore, the most important thing is food security because it will save you from danger far more than a totem will. So you want to do that first, and then from there you want to have a safe structure, and then you can do whatever you want, get enchants, get more food, whatever it is that you want to do. But food security is super important. Nightmare. Oh yeah, Nightmare, we were talking about how terrible the UK is at the moment. I don't know how much of the conversation you were in about that, but Max is visiting the UK very soon, and we needed to be like, hey bro, be careful. Start a cult in hardcore? I'm good. I'm good, to be honest. I've already accidentally started a cult. I'm not sure if I want another one, to be honest. Go out. I had to go get glass paint. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Yeah. Place all this sand for gravel now. This is so big. Such a big area. I think I'm gonna re-terraform this too. Or more. I don't know how much of this I've already re-terraformed, but either way, not a fan of it. So we're gonna try. There's so much. This is so much bigger than I thought. Dude, are you kidding me? Not sure why I was swimming there. Actually, like, Minecraft swim mechanics where if you're swimming and touching the floor, you, like, break blocks at normal speed. If you're not, you don't. It's very odd. Don't visit the UK unless you are. If you are, be safe. Yes. That is the conclusion. Don't go outside at night. I know that sounds kind of dumb, but the bad stuff happens at night, so, you know, if you're in a big city, don't go out at night. Get in before the sun sets, you know, they're kind of like obvious things. Or any time. It depends on the place. If you're in central London, yeah. Maybe don't go out at all, but that does quite limit a trip if it's don't go outside at all ever. Survival rate 25%. I think you'll have a decent survival rate. No, you'll be fine, but still, you know, be safe. I trust that if you can afford a ticket to go to a different country, you're mature enough to be safe and not, like, die from rioters, but, you know, be safe. Bro, this is so much sand, man. Sand, Mr. Sandman, give me a dream. Get the cutie that I never seen. One tip is know where the riots are and stay away from them. Exactly. If there's like a quote-unquote protest, stay very far away. Because when there are protests, there could be riots, and that's where bad things happen. Wait, I literally have a box for this. What am I doing? Oh, my box is full. Okay, yeah, I need to get another empty box. Yes, I do feel very bad for just casually inflicting terror on a completely new person in chat, but still, like, it's important. Closest place to where I live was 20 minutes ago. You're one of the lucky people that doesn't live too close. Yeah, I think that's quite similar to me. Similar distance to me. Not 100% sure though. The the places where there are protests I don't like to visit too much because they're all big cities. But yeah, no, it's been okay so far, I would say. Still, I want to be careful. If I come back next stream, I'll be alive or something. Nah, bro. You'll be okay, man. Oh, I've just made a realization. Do we want to bring this forward a block? So this is one of the very few buildings that has a floor border. Like this. Foundations in the floor. And if we go over here, they actually continue all the way around the edge of the build. Except for where the planters are. Do we assume that the planter boxes are built on top of the foundations? Or do we pull the foundations out? I'm not sure. Weirdest thing happened to me yesterday. Ooh, tell us about it. It's gonna be weird. Weird things are often interesting. Yeah. You know what? I think I'm gonna leave it. I think it makes sense that the stuff's on top of the foundations. I think that's fine. Now I need to sleep. Actually, I should probably pick up all those blocks before they despawn. There's like 100,000 of them. Yeah, lots of sand to collect. And even though I don't strictly need it, it's better than having to fly all the way to the biome. Get it? Ooh, I itched my eye and made it worse somehow. Oh, who knows? When's the store to buy stuff? All of a sudden, I shout I'm a Muslim like 5 times. Oh. Classic British drunk people. I don't think that's particularly odd, to be honest. I'll be real with you. That's for a big city. That doesn't seem too abnormal. But maybe it's strange where you live. Never heard it though. Yeah, I've never heard that in particular, but as like a general thing, like I feel like the UK is pretty. Live in a town, yeah. For a town, that's probably quite rare. For a city, no, not at all. But for a town, yeah, that's probably rarer. It's very fun going on the train because I come from my safe little town where I live, get on the train and arrive in an horrible big city. Like the contrast is crazy. It's so funny. I'll just be like casually existing, and then it's just like, oh yes, shouty, loud person that would never exist in the town where I live. What emoji is that? Hold on, is that? I can't even see what that is. Bruh. Sometimes I feel blind when I look at the emojis and they're like 2 pixels wide, and I'm like, eh. It's either a dinner plate or a lens, and I don't know what it is. I bet it's gonna come out and it's gonna be something like really stupid that I would never have guessed, but she needs some extra gravel. Just grabbing that now. But yeah, I'm still trying to figure out why the video that I posted on Saturday did so well. Like 500 views? Are you kidding me? That's so good for me. That's like basically viral for a video. White circle with thicker grey outline. Okay. 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 Yeah, I need to sleep. Dang it. Could probably harvest some more honey as well. Hey, you know what? Next stream we might actually have enough resources to build the second door. Maybe. I don't know how many. Wait, I can check actually. Wait, do I not have one loaded? No. Okay. Ooh. Wait. Surely I have one, right? I do have one. Okay, good. What button did I press? There we go. So, yeah, this one. That should be a plate. That should be a schematic that I can access. Hold up, this is kind of weird. Yeah, it should be this one. Why is that bugged? You know what, we'll just do this. It's 59 and 55? Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. I do not have that much slime and honey yet. I've got like 20 of each. 25 of each. I need more than double. That's a scam. Also, we're going to go down this beacon hole real quick to check how the slime farm's been going. Because I always think it's fun to investigate it. And also I'm bored of placing gravel, so we're going to do something different for 2 seconds. So there's a good chance this won't have too much in. I feel like we haven't really been near it too much. 8, 35, okay. Okay. It's, what? 30 slime an hour? Might be the worst farm I've ever made. I need to AFK tonight at my Whimsicraft Industrial District. Oh well. I'll probably AFK on my laptop actually, because then my PC won't be so loud. I can take my laptop out of my room and then it won't keep me up. The one annoying thing is I've got a really big industrial district that I like to AFK at. But my PC is so beefy that the drone of the fans keep me awake at night. Super annoying. So, yeah, it makes it quite difficult to want to AFK. Because it's like, I want to AFK and get resources and stock my shop. Also, I can't sleep because I can hear the fans at my computer whirring all night. I mean, yes, I'm technically complaining about having a really good PC, but still. Grr. All the people with, like, potato PCs, like, brr. Or I can't even run Minecraft. I don't think there are many computers that are that bad that can't even run the game. Running Java Edition is pretty tricky, because, wow, the optimization on Java does not exist. Says I'm going somewhere South London. Okay, I would recommend leaving South London as quickly as you can. Maybe taking the tube to central London, specifically Westminster, might be a better place to be. Yeah, I don't know too much about London because thankfully I don't live there, but South London not a good option. Not a fantastic place to be. I mean, at least it's not Hull, but still, like, or Slough. Slough is a different British inside joke. Love mixing in tragic riots with a British comedy. It's a very normal thing to do. Whatever. Let's keep this gravel going. Stay motivated to finish this. Because this project won't finish itself, you know. Gotta get in there and do stuff. I don't get. You don't get the Slough thing? It's a thing that Slough is like terrible. Same as like the oh, I just pinged my mic really badly then. I know I normally try and speak a bit softly and quietly, and then I just accidentally spoke in like a full voice and just exploded the microphone. Yeah, that's my bad. But no, similar to like the Wales bad jokes. There's a slough bad as well, because slough is a not fantastic, but it's not that awful. It's just a bit rubbish. Not as terrible as people say, but still wouldn't want to live there. It's always the trade-off in England. Cheap rent, but also a horrible place to live. That a town, Slough? Yeah. Yeah, it's like northwest of London. It's a running joke in Spiffing Brit videos, if you've heard of him. The guy who breaks steam every now and again. Alternative title: convincing Mags not to go to the UK while keeping the river. Texture. Yeah. No. Okay. Insight. Okay. I can't remember which videos the slough joke is in. Oh well. Oh well. Yes. Slough being terrible is like a thing. It's not that important though. It's not like a nationwide joke that everyone's heard of. It's just like a little internet thing that I find comedic. I still haven't got enough gravel. I haven't got enough gravel. Gravel. Everybody needs more gravel. Well, at least I've got someone. I don't have to, like, specifically go out and mine it, but even so, still annoying. Stupid berry bushes. Always minorly inconveniencing me. How dare they exist? This is all the gravel I have left, but it should be enough. At least for today. It won't be enough for like the rest of existence, but you know, you get what I mean. What the? Why is there... Is that a Lightmatica thing? I've got that block selected in Lightmatica. Whoops. I don't know why. Lightmatica's always so fun. Always weird things that it's doing. Boing. Oh wow, I literally only needed like 10 gravel. Oh well. It's fine. It's not annoying at all that I like specifically went out and got a bunch and I don't need it. Okay. There we go. Let's get in there with some coarse dirt now, which I also don't have any of, so I guess that's a good thing. But I got extra gravel. Sparkly. I always see that, like, sparkly emoji used by, like, cringe girls on TikTok. I don't know. It just reminds me of that for some reason. I definitely need to repair my shovel. Maybe I should go to the creeper farm again. That awful creeper farm that probably doesn't deserve to be even shown. It's so bad. Oh well. It's kind of annoying. Slay. Exactly. I'm a sub, so I can tell you guys if I survived. Yeah, appreciate it. So yeah, that would be nice. I do stream very often, so hopefully you can make it to a stream at some point in the future. That would be cool. Oh, it's getting to night. I'm not holding a totem. Risky me. Risky, risky, risky me. I'm kinda stupid. I don't know what's happening with this river, but you know. The future. Right. That's... I don't know, I feel like I'm being quite generous with the course data here. Because we've got loads of space. I can start beeping outside on the road. Sure you guys can't hear it, but maybe you can. Though, whatever. There was a lorry and it was annoying, I think. Who knows? Who cares? I'm just yammering at this point. Oh, you did hear it. It's very strange. Because obviously I've got like mic suppression happening to like stop you so you like can't hear my PC fan and that kind of thing. Sometimes you can hear stuff outside that's like, in my opinion, quite quiet. And then you guys hear it like as clear as day. And then sometimes it's like hammering on the windows so hard with the rain that I can't hear myself thinking, you know, like, I can't even hear it. It's like, what is happening? How bad is the sound suppression? It's actually not bad, it's just because, you know, sirens are inside the, like, tones of human speech, so the mic is like, that must be someone talking, let's include it. So, brr. Why am I breaking the gravel? That's not what I want to do. Missed a bit. Whoops. Always making stupid path blocks. Oh well. It was faint? Yeah. Should have been, but even so. Like as faint as the music, or even quieter than the music? I guess that's probably a good comparison to make. So I know that I can barely hear the music most of the time. Like live I can't hear it, but when I watch the recording back I can always hear it, which is odd. I guess I'm talking over the top of it. Simmer? No way. Why is Bro saying no way? That's concerning or exciting. I don't know. Also, Kitty woke up. Cute. I guess if Kitty woke up and started snuggling, that's good. But if Kitty woke up and left, then that's kind of sad. Sleeping again. That is good. Good vibes. I'm not going to be alone and depressed in the UK. Whee. I mean, you would have fitted right in with everyone else if you'd been depressed in the UK, but still. Not being depressed is good, and I'm happy about that. I'm very glad that that is not the case for you. Okay, let's keep this going. How am I doing with time? Okay. Okay. Yeah, you know what, I'll just throw it here, even though I'm technically building an area that I probably shouldn't. It's whatever. Oh, I've run out of... Okay, fine. I'll put the sand back. Get out of here, Zombert. Yeah. Well, even if you are feeling a little bit down, my guy, at least you know that there are people, everyone in chat is supporting and happy that you're here yapping. Your presence is appreciated, and that is cool, I think. And also, yeah, having a friend is fun. Because then you can go to the pub. If you go to pub alone, you're an alcoholic. But if you go with a friend... Oh, I mentioned that. Oh, that was actually really funny. I mentioned this in the Whimsicraft Discord. For some reason, we were talking about some whimsies meeting up at some point, and I said, oh yeah, we can go to the pub. And Fusey was immediately like, just because you're Brit doesn't mean you have to go to the pub. Have you ever heard of restaurants? I was like, oh yeah. Keep wearing that. Oh. Alright, I'm kind of at a stage where it's like 5 minutes before the end, but I kind of don't really want to start anything new, so it's kind of like, meh. Yes, that was a very funny attraction. Get the box! Yay! Get out of here, spider. Love being able to murder spiders. I hate them in real life, so being able to slaughter them in Minecraft is amazing. It's my favorite thing. Skelly bones, I swear. Okay, you know what? For the last 5 minutes, we'll go to the creeper farm and repair our gear because our shovel is not looking great. Cats are adorable. True. Anyone who hates cats just doesn't understand them. What is that sound? It was a very weird noise outside. It sounded like someone squeezing a like squeaky dog toy, but like ridiculously loud. I don't know. Either way, people who don't like cats don't understand them. Oh, I like petted a cat really firmly and then it scratched me and walked off. And it's like, yes, of course it did. Because you didn't pet it right. It's not a dog. It's different. People don't get it. I'm horrified. I love the use of horrified. But like, it just has so much more oomph behind it compared to like, I don't like. But yeah, nah, not liking dogs makes sense. I can totally understand that. PTSD, yeah. I know a few people who are not a fan of dogs for bad reasons, but yeah. Be right back. Alright, IRS. Yeah. Rose leaving, he's gonna come back and streams are gonna have ended. Unfortunately, that is quite likely. Everyone is scared of dogs? Yeah. It is not rare. Dog owners always like, oh yeah, how can we be scared of my dog? He's so cute. It's like, it's not the point. It's not the point. Just dropped a pencil on my desk and I bet it made a really loud noise on stream. Oh well, while I wait for creepers to exist. Hello? Hello, creepers, can you spawn? Thank you. Whatever. Oh, there we go, there. Didn't hear it. Oh, okay, that's good. Also repairing my elytra, which is always a good thing to do. I'm gonna quickly check the Discord because apparently stuff is happening. Whoa, that's a lot of talking. Yeah, I'm not gonna read all of that. How can you be scared? It's such a cute dog. Dog. Demon. Yeah. Oh, my dog is so nice. It says while snarling and lunging at you. It's like, no. No. That's not a thing. It's very, for me, it's always very satisfying. The dog named Cupcake. That is very true. But my dog, dog fairy, he's so nice. No. Oh my god. Yeah, nah, that's not a good. It's contemplating against. It's planning its attack. But yeah, nah, no, yeah, that is unfortunate and totally understandable. Oh. Yeah, you know what, I'm just going to sit at this farm until I am bored, and then I will end stream, and we can keep yapping. In the meantime, XP sound is nice. Yeah, I love it.
when you're in like an Enderman farm and it's all you can hear and it's just like bling, 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 bling. Love it. It is my favorite. Also, my voice is like way too low to be able to emulate the sound of XP blinging. How to yap? Yap. Exactly. Jackpot noises. I don't gamble enough to know that, but I swear it's more normally like ringing bells and stuff. It's been 2 hours. It has. That is true. That is very true. It has been 2 hours since I started the stream. Oh well. Oh, come on, creepers. It can't be that hard to spawn in. Are you kidding me? Right, let's just reset the farm real quick. I want a deal or no deal machine in an arcade place. Ooh, ooh. I always think that the strat with arcade, going to the arcade is always like, plan to lose all of your money, and once you've lost it all, leave. The 1,000 tickets? Oh, nice. I bet that got you, like, a really, really terrible speaker that's, like, worth, like, £2. Got a plush. Oh, okay. Okay. So worth £1. Nice. Yeah, that's how arcades work. But you know, that's what you expect. That's why you don't bet, kids. Exactly. The fun of the arcade is not the winning; it's the spending of the money. If you can get that into your head, that it's the spending money that's fun, not the winning, then you don't get focused on winning. You don't get gambler's fallacy happening, and you lose all your money. And are like, cool, I had fun because I lost all my money. Oh, the money's from your parents. No, that is okay. I mean, don't take money from your parents, kids, but also that is a good financial strategy. Have rich parents. Yeah. Bro, I've got so much to read. Oh no. They were talking about the earthquake in America on the Discord, and then Dr. Rock, the geologist, comes out with an explanation of how strong the earthquake was, and now I've got to read through all of it. Just to be rich. Exactly. Just have money. Just be born with money. It's not that hard. Child labor also works. I'm not sure how child labor is going to get you tickets at the arcade, but, you know. Surely you have to be the one to give them the money to get you. Yes. I don't know. That doesn't work in my accent at all. Kitty wake up. Okay, this is sufficiently repaired. Let's repair the shovel for a bit now. This repair's much slower. I'm trying to decide how to get more XP. Guess I could quickly buy some more golden carrots. Yeah, once I'm bored of repairing my shovel, I will buy some more golden carrots, and then I will end stream. So yes, there is your ample warning for the people who are like, no, don't end stream. Oh, it's very funny, but also, bruh. Where are these creepers, dude? This farm is so bad. Oh, they're all trapped on the corners. There's one trapped on like every corner. Man. What is this? This farm really should be designed better, but imagine a creeper explodes. Thankfully, they can't do that, so, you know. That's good. Not possible, thankfully. I don't think I've ever had this farm explode, actually. Oh, I did once, actually, when I was doing a repair to the lower part of the farm, a creeper exploded. And I did actually take quite a lot of damage. I almost popped a totem, but I did not in the end. I did not in the end. I was fine. We'll get this shovel above half durability, and then I will end stream. Send a picture of Kitty. Yes. Do it. Put it in the pets section on the Wizcraft Discord if you're on there. I can't remember. Oh, you are on Wizcraft Discord. Yeah, put it in the pets tab. Make it so everyone can see the cute cat. It is imperative that everyone sees it. I gotta go. See you when I get back safely from the UK, no promises. Yeah. Alright, Max, appreciate you sticking around, and yeah. Try to have fun in the UK and stay safe. Blanket or no blanket, both. Just do both, my guy. Just do both. As long as you don't spam like 500,000 pictures, that's fine. 10 durability left. 1 durability left. Alright, there we go, people. Thank you for watching the stream, people. I've just remembered that I was going to go and buy some carrots, wasn't I? Bruh. Okay, as I fly back, I will say my goodbyes. People, if you enjoyed, make sure you give the stream a like, subscribe, do all that fantastic stuff. The people who have been here the whole time, you are very awesome, and I appreciate you. I've experimented with the thumbnail in this once, we'll see how it does. Anyway, this tunnel is a lot longer than I remember. This happens every now and again where I say goodbye and then realise I've got something to do and then I have to yap for 12 years. Just saying goodbye for like the whole time so that I can get back and do the thing before I end. I have horrible internet. Yep, happens to everyone every now and again. I need emeralds as well. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Yeah. But yes. Bye, IRS. 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll get me that many. Yeah, 6. There's a tree there. IRS, are you spamming in my chat again? Do I need to specifically pause stream so I can time you out? Oh, it's looking like it. Alright, people, that's everything for today's stream. Appreciate all you people. Bye, people. Bye. Bye, IRS. Bye, everyone. Bye.